to throw first.
So many comments about the quality of the play and the drama, some of the dramatic games, so many of them. And, more to come. Not only after Christmas, but before it yet, as we have, after this, 3 cracking games for you tonight, as you've seen. 61. But mileage in this one, Rod, yet.
Well, James Wade arrived at the Alexandra Palace, complete with Grizzly Adams' beard, which he said he would shave off as soon as he won a match. He's done that. Looks like he's starting another one, John.
140.
Yes, but there's a danger that this one may stay on if this fella has his way. And as this game goes on, you feel that Beaton is getting better.
Wade has long had a reputation for just doing enough to win games, but on that scoring, that middle segment, which is the one that the pros probably look at first, John, isn't it? The real barometer of who's doing the main body of the scoring. Beaton is miles ahead of Wade.
60.
And much of a muchness there. Wade started perfectly. First 3 darts at a double all went in. So it's since then been 4 out of 11. And there you have it.
43.
Wade has lost 2 against the throw, so too Beaton. Thus the level score.
46.
Well, not enough from the Adonis by any stretch, and Wade hasn't been handed this leg on a plate, but he's been handed the chance to get a grip of it on a plate. Well, that is a blob with a capital B.
And he started so well, and guilty of repetition, but my, he really did get out of the traps, did James Wade. And if Beaton had anything about him, he would sense. Sure, he does sense. But Wade is not at his best, though that can help his cause. Needed treble 14 for double 10. Well, it's 74 scored, so that's 48 left by my reckoning.
82.
Tops when he goes, and he certainly will, Rod.
He will, after Beaton left himself on a bogey with some really erratic errors. Well, in one way he'll be delighted with that, and another he'll be frustrated because he'll be thinking, why didn't I produce a throw like that when it mattered a visit before?
Yeah, because it's all to no avail as Wade takes that first leg in this 5th set.
85.
The mechanic who likes tinkering with car engines.
98.
At the moment, trying to fine-tune his game. Oh, dear, dear Steve. Lack of concentration, methinks.
Well, not only is he missing the treble 20, and indeed the big 20, but he's been missing it all over the shop. It's not all over the shop. And James Wade taking a grip on the 5th set. Really has fallen into a pattern this match, John, hasn't it? That the guy throwing first in each set has won it very comfortably.
Yes. And different this one. Wade wins this leg, and it looks as though he might. Could be yet another set going 3-0. The first did, the third did, the fourth did.
137. Going to require 86.
So, treble 18 for double 60, but he has his own way, of course. Now, he may well go 18 ball. Well, he went for the treble 18, and as you can see, let's Beaton in.
Stevie requires 73.
Now he's left 10. Double 18 for Steve Beaton. Wade made an absolute cobblers of that, didn't he? In all honesty,
he kicked off winner 180, didn't he? And looked all over the winner in that leg. But
44.
we were all witness to the mess he made of it in the end, and Beaton stepped in.
Well, it was such a mess that in the end, he had 64 left with one dart in his hand and hit treble 18 to leave 10, when really treble 8 to leave tops with what he should have been going for.
Yes, you would have expected that.
I think that was indicative of where his mind was as he got into the midst of that visit.
140.
I did mention the words lack of concentration relative to
97.
Beaton. Obviously applies to Wade as well. More like it, James. And a good treble 19 from Steve Beaton. 2 sets all, 1 leg all. In the box.
140.
Good ton 40. Wade ought to go 2 legs to 1 up here. I don't think he'll make a mistake here somehow.
59.
It's simply 3 double top. Bang, bang.
From the bottom of the board to the very top. And James Wade is back in front. So that aberration in the second leg, he regains the lead. If he can win one of the next 2 legs, he'll have the set in his pocket. He will be 3-2 up.
100.
And a big to reach the last 16. On the stage, where he collapsed famously in that semi-final from 5-1 up to 6-5 down to Adrian Lewis last year.
85.
Yes, I think he wants to make amends for that, and he said he would certainly take a different course of action were the situation to arise again, where he left the stage or preferred to leave the stage when that breeze developed. It's history now, but history can't be forgotten. A Robin Hood, we call that in the game. It's amazing how it can happen from time to time. Not the first time we've seen it during this tournament. I think of at least 2 others.
And John Bowles famously in practice darts Robin Hooded and Robin Hooded to have 3 darts all hanging onto each other. Well, John, a leg ago or a leg or 2 ago we mentioned the guy holding his throw in each set comfortably, bounce out for Beaton, but this leg, that would put in treble 5 I think, but this leg would level the set at 2-2 if Beaton wins it, and then we have a possibly match-defining leg of darts.
70.
Yes, it is true that all legs are important, but some are more important than others. Certainly the 5th leg of any set is going to be ultra important.
Well, that was a lucky lead for Steve Beaton because he was going for the ball. He managed to hit 14. And now John is going to have to hit 36.
Well, he's not missed it yet in this match. 5th maximum that for Wade. But double 9 now. Oh, that's good. In fairness, that's good. 2 legs all the net. Beaton, delightful smile brought about by a delightful shot at double 9.
140.
Well, that was almost one of those rare occasions when a player finishes one leg with the 180 and starts the next with the 180. Maybe Beaton will start with the 180. Oh, unlucky. Is it touching the board, John?
I don't know.
140.
Well, Georgie Noble says it is.
We had one like that earlier in the match where it was just touching the red of the treble 20. Might even have been in the last match when I come to think of it. I think it was Van der Voort.
133.
Beautiful rhythmical style and totally still the body. There's a hint of movement about James Wade as the shoulder comes into play far more than in Steve Beaton's action. It's one of the best in the business, no question about it. They float through the air
100.
with the greatest of ease.
130.
Wade has had a 1-2-1. Could he have a 130? Double five says he can. And he has! And he has won the fifth set with a brilliant leg of darts. That was super stuff from James Wade. 12 darts, he demolished that leg. And Steve Beaton is now having to come from behind again.
80.
For the third time in the match.
Well,
Wade is in front by the odd set.
A great moment for James Wade. And that's what we often say champions are made of. Pulling out the big shots when they really matter. He hasn't been spectacular, Wade. He will admit that 91.1 is not good enough for him.
60.
And yet, when it really mattered, a wonderful finish. And that one visit alone saves him perhaps a whole heap of work
54.
as this game reaches its final stages.
Well, if he'd lost the leg, he'd have been 3-2 behind and Beaton coming out to throw for the match. So it was a priceless win for the world number 3, the former world number 2. Man with 6 major titles to his name, although
60.
if you ask him, he'll say it's 7 because the Championship League darts, he counts. But how anyone can equate a tournament play behind closed doors,
100.
streamed on the internet in front of 2 cameras with this is beyond me. But
Beyond me too, to be honest. I don't think it really matters. We know that he's a jolly good player. End of story.
100. Stevie record.
Wade will have marched into round 3. 16 leaves tops.
44. James record 128.
Outside chance for Wade. Got a 130. 128, frankly, is more difficult. Usually goes 2 treble 18s, double 10. Now treble 20 will leave the ball. Can he get it? Nearly.
103. Stevie required 20.
Steve Beaton has got to get this. I feel. And that's probably why he's missing it.
No score.
Yeah. Feeling
James required
unlucky
25.
on that, very close indeed, but now double 10. Double 5, it served him well on a couple of occasions, particularly at the end of that 130, but there's Gemma,
20.
his partner. It's as tough for the onlookers as it can be for the players themselves. No doubt Nanette will be the happier of the